Time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Bee, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, called Suck His Spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Okay, hello, here we go. Happy Wednesday. Yeah.
Wednesday?
That's right.
That's cool.
That is kind of cool, yeah. How about that, huh?
Starting the work week on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
And the band's back together.
Oh, yeah, everybody's back.
We got the full team.
Oh, yeah, we do. Full power, baby.
Ralston looking handsome.
Thank you.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Virginia
Feeling handsome.
looking gorge.
Gorge.
You in your traditional Wednesday outfit, it must be World Record Wednesday.
Yeah.
World record failings.
Aww.
It's all right. It's going to be an interesting mark today.
This one's not going to go good.
Yeah, which one are you going to blow today?
This might be the quickest one we've ever done. I'm not even kidding.
Well, Kevin appreciates that. He hates it when we
efficient,
drag
yeah.
out bad
It's
bits.
efficient.
It's very efficient.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, just after 7 o'clock today, Jbird's been working out a little bit, and so we got a little bit of a physical challenge that he's going to be doing for a world record attempt today, Virginia.
Physical
challenge. Oh, yeah.
challenge.
Yeah, it's going to be very impressive.
Look at you.
I'm over here getting swole.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. Look at him over there. I was going to say, definitely look at it. Well, if you want to see everything that's going on here on the KVJ show, you can dial in. We are there. Just go to YouTube and look for the KVJ show. You can watch it, of course. You can also get us on the free WRMF app. Pick up $1,000 maybe with some app cash codes. Just an hour away from getting that coming up.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, this is sad stuff. Remember Eric Cowie from the Tiger King special? He was one of the zookeepers. They found him unconscious and pronounced him dead on the scene in New York. They showed up because cops got a call about a dude laid out, and when they showed up, Eric Cowie, the zookeeper from Tiger King, was dead.
How did he die?
I don't know yet. The cause of death is yet to be determined. They just found him dead.
They think alcohol
Oh.
played a factor on that, and there was apparently a big old bottle of vodka that was there.
There was one in the documentary that came off the nicest. And I'm
He
wondering
was
if it's
nice.
him.
He was
Yeah.
the headbanger looking dude, the
It
long
was him.
hair.
Yeah.
Kind of dirty blonde hair.
He was the one that everybody liked.
And I
Yeah.
think people made fun of his teeth, and it hurt his. You could tell it hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
I know. It's very sad. Lizzo's sisters are talking a little bit about what it was like to grow up with Lizzo.
Okay.
She was always in little rap groups. She was always making her own version of Destiny's Child. She was a band geek as well, playing the flute. And then one day, this beautiful voice came out of her, and it was the most amazing thing to see.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
And finally here, Britney Spears is now closer to getting out of that conservatorship with her dad. I guess her dad filed a petition with the courts yesterday to terminate the legal agreement. Sounds like after he was called out by her attorney, he realized the gig is up. He had been asking for $2 million to go away. And the lawyer that's now representing Britney was like, no, we're not paying you. You've already milked her for enough. And I'm going public with this that you want $2 million to go away. And so yesterday he filed the paperwork just to go away without the $2 million.
Okay.
I mean, seriously, dude, I hope you're living in some kind of a hole. I hope you're hiding somewhere because these Britney fans, they are rabid and they want blood. And they're coming for you.
Who's scarier, the Britney fans or the Swifties?
Swifties.
Yeah, they are. They seem a little bit more.
Yeah.
But the Britney fans are more unhinged.
Yeah, you're right. Swifties are calculated.
Swifties kind of have it together.
They're calculated. They have a plan. And they attack the plan.
Totally. I mean, on any given day, either one could take you out. So be careful out there. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Oh, what you got in your mind today, Jbird?
Well, I was telling y'all I lost some weight. I cut out a bunch of stuff that
Yeah.
I was eating. Plus, not having my taste buds back
Yeah.
does help.
It does.
It helps
Okay.
out a lot because I'm not eating as much crap as I normally would because there's
Okay.
no point.
Right.
I'm still eating crap, don't get me wrong, but I'm eating way healthier. Lentil soups, all those things that I'd normally struggle to eat. And they're going down because of the taste buds. But what I am doing... I still crave soda. My body needs soda. I love it.
Okay.
And I might be one of those people who may always need a little bit of soda in my life. And I've been doing something that's helped me.
Okay.
And maybe it'll help you, soda addicts. I've been soda microdosing, if that makes sense.
No.
Okay, what I do is...
It makes zero sense.
I'm only okay, for example, this morning, I've
Yeah.
got this big old tumbler right here.
Yeah.
I got it covered in ice. It's got ice in there.
Right.
And I've got maybe a quarter of just a Sprite can, and then the rest is water. God bless you.
Yeah.
Quarter of Sprite.
Okay.
And then the rest water. And that's all the soda I'm going to have today. I still got a little bit of it.
Okay.
It's still giving me what I want.
All right.
Same thing with Coke. Same thing with Mountain Dew. You can
Yeah.
do that. And you don't have to go full gorilla, and you're not getting the calories.
Right.
And it's been working for me. I've been doing it the last 6 weeks, and I've lost quite a bit of weight. And I
Yeah.
really believe it's
Okay.
been because I've cut out a lot of the soda. I'm still living in that world,
Yeah.
but I'm microdosing. You hear that
Okay.
term a lot.
Okay.
With drugs.
Okay,
I
yeah.
figure I'd hijack it. We're doing it with soda. Microdose your soda. You may see a change in your life.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, you don't know what the flavor, so the flavor is the same. And
Well, if I had my taste buds, microdosing soda would be even better because I'd be able to taste the flavor. Right now, I'm just trying to cut down on the calories. But this is for somebody
Okay.
who legit loves soda,
Yeah.
who's got their taste buds back. Try microdosing your soda. See if that works. Give me the results in a month. Let's see
Okay.
how it goes.
All right.
Even if you cut out, let's say you drink 3 Mountain Dews a day.
Yeah.
Cut those in half.
Okay.
Do a half a Mountain Dew, half water.
Okay.
Microdosing. It's my turn.
Okay.
Microdosing soda is my idea.
Your idea, huh?
Print it.
Well, I tell you, my dad already does that.
But does he call it microdosing soda?
He doesn't know about microdosing. Yeah. Call it crazy. He just mixes it with water.
We don't have these on that idea.
Okay. All right. All right. What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, last week when you were out, we were talking about this because both Jbird and I are in tax drama.
Okay.
So Jbird isn't even recognized by the IRS. They told him he doesn't exist.
Right.
And so therefore he can't get his $9,000 that they owe him.
Overnight. It might be more because from what I understand, when the IRS does this to you, you get interest on your money.
Yeah, they owe him $9,000 and they told him he doesn't exist. So that's a problem. And then I got a letter last week saying that I owe $1,500 from 2014. And I was
wow.
like, wait, what? You went back to my 2014 taxes? I don't even know where those exist
Only
in a
peop-
file somewhere.
The only people that would do that are shady people. They're going to make you wait that long and then say you owe them from 2014.
So one of our friends that we work with here, DJ Flash, who works at 850 WFTL, they've got a tax guy who's like an advertiser with their station. But this is what this guy does.
Okay.
He fights the IRS all the time. And so he said he would take my case and your case, Jbird, and go figure it out for us. Because I called the IRS the other day to go and ask them where this debt came from.
Yeah.
And they said basically, we're not going to be able to talk to you today because of our influx of calls. The wait time would be over 2 hours and 30 minutes, and we close at 5 p.m.
Yeah, I can't even make an appointment to see a human being even online. They're so backed up and
Yeah.
It's insane. So I owe you this money, and you owe Jbird this money.
Right.
But we can't talk to you about it? Like, what kind of shady operation are y'all running?
it broke my spirit because one of the days we were off, I was on the phone over 2.5 hours and nothing got done. One part of the process I got hung up on. It just really breaks your spirit
Yeah.
because once you have to call back, there's probably another 2.5 hours you have to go through again, and there's a chance you may not even be talked to.
You don't got to call him back. All you got to do now is fill out this paperwork because we got a guy.
The only thing I don't like is that now we have to get somebody, and we have to now pay for those services of
Right.
something.
Yeah.
I've already paid for these services. I got my taxes done.
Yeah.
They owe me money.
You do what you were supposed to do.
The IRS sucks.
Yeah.
Why do I have to pay them more money?
Right.
It sucks, but now you're not paying the IRS more money. You're paying someone that you're hiring who's an attorney who can fight them for you. Because I tried calling them and they won't even talk to me.
I'm probably not going to. That's very nice that they sent that. I'm probably not going to go through an attorney. I don't like the idea of paying more money for this. No,
I do.
I will die on this hill.
I want to get
Okay.
this taken care of. I'm not about like limbo, living in limbo.
I have someone else trying to help me too, and hopefully that they're not gonna, charge me like a lawyer. I've just done things with lawyers before. They're not cheap.
Okay. They're not cheap.
They're not.
No, they're not. I just wanted to say I am back from my hometown to Logan, so I had to go there. My mom had passed away from the COVID, if you missed that, so I had to go back for her services and everything. But I will tell you, just one thing that is really amazing and that was, cool that stood out to me was maybe it's a small town, maybe it's a Midwest, maybe it's a little bit of everything, but, it was really cool to go back, and there were some people I hadn't seen in 20, 30 years, and it was like I had just seen them last week, and so that was really kind of cool. So everybody there was really amazing and awesome, and when you're from a small town, if you're like that, it is really kind of cool when a community comes together, and, my dad is going to be on his own. And I'm an only child, so, there's not a lot of other options, but I feel really good with him being in that town that, there's going to be somebody there that's going to keep an eye on him and take care of him. And so, that
That's
was all really
good.
cool.
It's crazy because when I went to college my freshman year, it was a very small town. I've told you guys, Marianna, Florida, and what a difference the community is in those small towns.
Yeah.
To your point, it's night and day. They really do care about people and want to help.
Yeah.
It's in their heart.
Yeah, I mean, you go back to a town like that, and you understand why people want to live there because it is real community, and I think we live in an awesome town as well. But it's just it's a bigger city, and have a lot of transients and things like that. But so you grow up with people, and you know them, and they've got your back.
I mean, if anyone in that town heard that I did not have a meal or I was running out of money, they would have 9 pies for me.
Yeah,
and,
they do.
And all
Yeah.
kind of turkey. They just really take care of their own.
Yeah, they really do. So that was really cool. So it was great to see everybody. So that was, one of the positives of it. I also got Pizza Crossing pizza. My dad had got a couple of those.
Nice.
And so we had those. And so I ate pizza for 2 meals.
Do we get a review from Fat Kevin?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's just as good as I remembered. It
Really?
is fantastic.
Nothing
yeah.
changed?
No, nothing had changed. That's amazing thing too, because you're always talking about different restaurants and things. Like something's just different. And Pizza Crossing is the same today as it was when I was a kid back in the 80s and 90s. And
Same owners and everything?
I don't know about who the owners are or what's going on, but it's still the same. So they've kept it consistent.
I saw some of the pictures that you're showing. It looks way different. Or maybe it was the people that did the vlog, but I saw the inside of the Pizza Crossing,
Yeah.
and it's way different than my mind could have
Than
imagined.
what you'd imagine?
Yes.
Yeah. They have a big old Bigfoot right out front.
Yeah, I
and-
mean, it's tailor-made for me.
Yeah. So it was really cool. So we had a great time doing all that stuff. So
Did
it was neat.
any weird drama happen
Um,
that you're able to talk about?
Nothing weird. I wouldn't say there was any kind of weird drama. I thought everything was pretty good. I may go a little bit more into detail on it on the after the show, but yeah, part of it that is odd. I don't know if it's a Logan thing or what, but they did do the open casket thing, and that was really tough for me. So I was doing everything I could to you're sitting in the front row because you're family.
Right.
Yeah.
Did
and-
you express your opinion about how you didn't want it, or did you not say anything?
I did not say anything because I didn't. The last thing I want to do is make anything about me and all this that's going on. And it's not like we're here to make you feel good, Kevin. We're here to make Dad feel good, and the people that are coming out to pay the respects to my mom. So yeah, what am I going to do? It's what they want to do, and they had made that choice for whatever reason. So the last thing I want is for anyone to cater to what I think are my needs.
Well, we noticed online that it switched from being at a funeral home for the viewing to going to the church.
Mm-hmm.
What was up with that?
They just didn't think they would have enough room at the funeral home, so many people came out. Yeah, I mean, my parents have been a staple of that community for a long time.
So
my
the
mom was
funeral home wasn't big enough.
Yeah, my mom was a teacher, and my dad's been an attorney there forever, and
You go to
they're
the
very
town.
active in church.
You that's the Ralstons. Okay.
It is, yeah. Yeah, you kind of know that. And so they're like, yeah, we just don't have enough room. So they didn't do it there. And that was, and so it was okay because they had the sanctuary and my mom was in there and I let Dad go in there and he just pulled up a stool right beside Mom. And I'm like, I kind of just stayed in the hallway when people were coming in and greeting them there. So I'm like, Dad, won't you take in here? And I didn't say why. You just take in here and I'll take in the hallway.
Did your dad speak?
Yeah, at the actual service, yeah, we did get a chance to say something. I didn't even know they had a microphone and people could come up and talk, and so I wasn't prepared for anything. So I just kind of got up there and winged something myself because I thought it would look kind of bad if I didn't go up there and say something. So I did, and it was tough. Because I'm not real open with the emotions.
You're lucky though. You're good with a microphone. You do a lot of live events. As long as you didn't go into automatic mode and start promoting the app or something.
Yeah, I didn't do cash codes.
Have you guys heard about the cash codes?
Yeah.
You can win $1,000, $1,000 in your hand.
Just get second nature.
You're right. Yeah, get a plug in there for the app. That was good. So I made it through that, and it was interesting. I'll probably have some more details about some stuff. There were a couple interesting stories that happened.
Whenever you're ready to get into it, I've got about 8,000 questions.
Oh, we do. Okay.
So you just let me know.
Yeah, probably on the after the show. So, there was a funny story that had happened. But again, my family, my dad's, we're both irreverent, I think, a little bit. So I'll save that for later.
Okay.
But I do appreciate all the well wishes from everybody. So it's a tough thing to go through, man. And I know you've been through it, Bird. And it's a weird feeling when you just know that your mom's not there. It's you talk about there's like a hole in your heart,
Yeah, and there's it's gonna be weird for a while too.
Yeah.
So don't be surprised if you feel weird. It's normal.
Yeah. Okay. No, thank you again to everybody who said something nice. There's a TikTok doc that says that you should not sleep naked.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Naked as a Jbird.
I can't tell you the last time I've wore clothes to bed.
You always sleep naked, huh?
If I know I'm not leaving the house for a while, they come off pretty quick. I like being naked.
Okay. You love it.
I do love it.
Okay, well, there's one reason why he basically says that he thinks it's a bad idea to sleep naked. It's because you're making a disgusting mess.
This is why you should never sleep in the nude. The average person passes gas 15 to 25 times a day, and this can happen while you're sleeping. And a scientific study proved that every time you pass gas, you are spraying a tiny amount of fecal material. And that same study showed that your tighty whities will catch all of these particles. So for the sake of your bed partner, please sleep with your underwear on.
So basically, you're just spraying down your bed with poo.
I don't trust these TikTok doctors. I just don't. He has TikTok voice.
TikToker doctor.
Yeah, and plus I don't fart in my sleep. I'm one of those rare people.
Okay.
Oh, you're that special guy.
I'm very special.
Bird
I don't
doesn't
fart. I'm above it.
I didn't say that. Not in my sleep.
Okay, so I don't know if I'm buying it. Or...
These TikTok doctors.
Yeah.
Don't they need to go work on their patients or something?
Probably should, yeah. Apparently, Denny's been binging a bit. You'd mentioned this, I know, last week, Jbird, that he, for some reason, is now all into sweets.
I've never seen him like this. He not only is he into sweets, he's lusting over them like I would.
Is he pregnant?
Everyone keeps saying it's sympathy pain.
Is Jen pregnant?
I don't know, but I'm seeing that comment a lot. And I think every time you say that, Denny's just like, guys, stay out of my business. But he is, what he's doing is we'll have dinner, we'll be working on something, and we'll get dinner, and what his dinner will entail, it'll be 3 different sweets.
Who is he?
I know.
Wow.
Is he turning into you?
Well, even I don't do that. I got to take a walk on the fried side for my meal.
Yeah, right.
Or something salty.
Yeah.
I can't do all sweets.
We're just, doing that for a meal?
Well, the other day he had a big-ass piece of strawberry shortcake.
Okay.
He had an apple turnover.
Yeah.
There was some other kind of like caramel thing he ate, and he kept on going. I was proud.
Yeah.
I just wanted to join him for this adventure when my taste buds come back. I hope he's still around.
This is odd timing. It's because this is just what you've always wanted, and now that you can't taste sweets, he's going ham all over them.
Maybe he's picking up your slack because he sees you not doing the work with the pastries and cellophane. chain, and
Yeah.
he wants to make sure they don't go out of business.
That could be it.
Well, the other day we drove by a bunt cake store.
Yeah.
Nothing bunt cakes.
Yes, it's right by my place.
It's a
Nothing bunt
franchise.
It's amazing.
They have them all over, Kevin.
Kevin.
It's a franchise, and it's next level good.
It's usually me going, oh, bunt cakes, oh my gosh. It's sweet. Denny's in the car going, oh, we got to get a bunt cake. It'd be fire.
Bunt cake Denny's?
Bunt cake Denny's. He's the one that's into it.
Oh, Kevin, they have mini bunt cakes.
Yeah.
So, if you want to just kind of watch your waist and not go
Okay.
completely ballistic,
Right.
you can get a little mini.
Oh, someone told me about like a banana cream bunt cake. I've
boy.
been thinking about it so much.
Oh, yeah. Well, listen to this. Jbird actually was able to record Dennys just so that you could hear him basically in the throes of passion here as he's eating down on these sweets.
Ooh, I love secret recording.
This is 5 different days. These are 5 different audio pieces.
Okay.
In one montage.
But you can hear this is a man that now loves his sweets.
Oh, this chocolate cake is so decadent.
Decadent.
Gosh, it's so good. Oh, God.
Yeah. Get it, Dennys.
Different day.
Oh, dude, this biscotti is so good. Oh. Oh, man. Is that an apple tart? Oh, so good. Is that strawberry shortcake? Oh my God, that cream's so good.
It's the same reaction on everyone.
Who are you? We thought we knew you.
Yeah. He's back at it.
Oh, this tiramisu is so creamy and flaky. Man, I love tiramisu so much. Oh,
Yeah, I'll forego meals just so I can eat extra dessert.
Are you smoking some new kind of weed that makes you hungry for sweets?
That's a great.
What have you done different?
so odd? Yeah, I don't know.
You might have a different weed strain.
Do
it
you
could
have some
be.
new dank mix?
It might be, but man, I've been craving nothing but sweets
It's
every day.
odd.
Yeah.
I've never seen this happen
Right.
with anybody, but it goes so different.
Yeah.
You really switched your lifestyle.
It's so
up.
weird, yeah.
It is just odd.
Well, hold that thought.
You've always been a savory guy. We've talked
Always.
about this.
I
Yeah.
have a surprise. Hold that thought. Hold on.
Okay. You've inspired Jbird.
Jason
Apparently
just
he's
ran
got
out of the
something for you.
studio. I wish we had that lock on the door where you can trick them and lock it when they run out.
Yeah.
Our old studio
we used to
had
have
that.
that glass door and he'd always plow into it.
I got
Oh,
you
yes.
some strawberry shortcake.
What do you carry? Cake in your bag?
He does. He has one
He
just
pulled
ready
out
for him.
a whole entire strawberry shortcake.
I also got you some that garlic aioli sauce you like.
Oh, yes. that
Not on
sounds
the
good.
cake, though.
Not
No,
the cake.
no.
It's for a separate.
It is
day.
good on fries, though.
So,
This
so
is
when
the
you're grocery shopping, you just see stuff, you're like, Denny's would love that, and you're just buying stuff?
I do that with people I'm close with.
Okay,
yes.
all right.
You brought me a seafood sauce the other
I
day.
did, yes. Don't worry, Ross. You're getting a bag of ice.
Okay. Exciting.
They transport great.
Well, I appreciate it.
I saw something that might be kind of interesting. There was somebody that had a pickled pizza. Is there any way that would be any good?
We
it
had
before.
this. We had it at the fair.
Okay.
They had it out at the South Florida Fair.
How was it?
We tried it. We thought it was okay.
That's not
Okay.
true. She's speaking for herself. I liked the pickle pizza. You thought it was just okay.
I thought it was okay.
I think it was good. But I'm a pickle guy. Pickle's a very controversial condiment.
Yeah, okay. All right.
It was weird on a pizza for me. Now, it came with a white sauce instead of a red sauce,
Right,
which
yeah.
I was a fan of that because the red sauce and the pickle would have been too much of the tang.
It was at the fair, which I'm not knocking the fair because I like a lot of their food.
Yeah.
But if you had a chef make the pickled pizza and really got down on it,
Yeah.
I think it would be delicious and I think you would like it.
I think you're right because at the fair, the thing about the fair is you've got all of these different vendors and they have all of these different skill sets. Some of them are good at pizza,
Yeah.
some of them are not so good at pizza.
Okay.
I don't think the guy that was putting pickles on pizza was the best at making pizza. Sorry.
Okay.
But if you would have had a better chef making the pizza, I think it could have tasted better.
But this is the kind of question that tears our audience apart.
Yeah.
The pickle on the pizza, it's going to be very controversial.
Okay. All right. Yeah. There's a lot of those things. In fact, people just go crazy when somebody throws something out there that's a little bit revolutionary when it comes to food. I was looking at a couple different ones that were setting people off. They had somebody that was dipping cinnamon rolls in chili.
Oh.
We don't like that. I'll speak for us. We do not like that.
We aren't down with that.
That's disgusting.
That's a little too much.
Somebody was saying it's something that they do in the Midwest.
Huh.
I've never heard that. I don't know that would be good.
They're still smoking in restaurants in the Midwest.
That's true. There's a lot of questionable decisions going on. And how do you feel about ketchup on burritos?
I don't hate it.
I want to fight it.
I'm going to be in the minority on this one.
I just hate ketchup, though, so I'm not a good person to ask.
I thought that was pretty gnarly.
You got two people. You have Dennys and Virginia. They're not the biggest ketchup lovers here.
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
require more from our sauce. We ask our dipping sauce to be elevated and delicious. Ketchup is basic, and ketchup is gnarly.
Ketchup should not be the star of said burrito, but
Yeah.
a little dippy.
A little dippy.
It's not bad. It could work. I'm getting a lot of hate from just the world.
You know, a lot of people not feeling that one.
A lot of people not feeling that. Virginia's summoning the hate from people.
Yeah, I just don't think it's the way to go. There's so many other things you could put on a burrito that would actually be awesome.
I agree.
Ketchup is just, it's like you're dialing it in. You're not even trying.
Can I throw this at you? What if you took some ketchup and then you mix it with some hot sauce or some Taco Bell sauce? You made like your own Mexican ketchup, if you will.
What if you took some ketchup and then threw it in the trash where it belongs?
Damn.
No love at all for that ketchup.
Man, it's so mean. Especially she's wearing that old lady sweater. Comes off so mean.
Take it.
Somebody said I got a friend who puts ketchup on cake.
Ugh.
That friend's an idiot. No, I'm just kidding.
That's gnarly.
I can't.
I'm just kidding.
Just can't.
Somebody said I once witnessed a friend just throw half a tub of mayo in her bowl of rice.
But
Gosh, that is gnarly.
she's an animal,
Yes.
and no one is going to make out with her.
Well, somebody will, but still,
Somebody will,
it's
but he'll be
gross.
disgusting too.
This one said my stepdad knew a man who loved ranch dressing so much that he mixed it with water and drank it.
Oh, that's so
Ranch cocktail.
That's a punishment.
Oh, wow. One text said my son puts A1 sauce on his mac and cheese. Think that could work?
A1.
I don't hate that.
Yeah,
It could work.
it's not terrible.
Another thing that works with mac and cheese is barbecue sauce. You can do a barbecue style.
Okay.
You can throw bacon in there.
Same family.
Yeah. Some people do ketchup too. You cook, when you put the mac and cheese in the oven, you cut it, it bleeds ketchup.
Okay.
It's delicious. It's actually delicious.
It's gross.
Somebody said I put soy sauce on grapes.
Really? I've never had that.
Have you ever tried Oreos dipped in orange juice?
No.
I am not a big fan of chocolate and orange.
Yeah.
It grosses me out.
I don't see that going well together either, but yeah.
Oh, that's a good way to give yourself hot neck. That phlegmy stuff.
That
in
is
your-
a thing, though. Chocolate and orange is a thing, but I don't really love it either.
Okay. Somebody used to dip cheese sandwiches into their strawberry milkshakes.
That could work.
Grilled cheese?
A grilled cheese in a Wendy's Frosty, that could work.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. I'm into that.
Somebody said my cousin ate a ketchup sandwich and dipped it in his coffee.
Your cousin's an animal.
Your cousin's an animal. And it has the worst breath.
Ugh.
Somebody else said I was bored and I tried putting ketchup on pancakes and it was actually amazing. Is there any way that would be good?
What is it?
Ketchup on pancakes.
Yes, it could be amazing. My dad taught me. He would take his whole breakfast. If we were at Dennys or an IHOP, he'd cut up his entire breakfast, mix it up. You'd have the ketchup, you'd have the syrup, you'd have the hash browns, the eggs, all of it together.
All of it together.
With the salt and the sweet.
Not my juicy daddy.
Juicy daddy.
He likes ketchup?
Oh, he loves ketchup. Sometimes he gets it stuck in his mustache.
No,
Virginia.
juicy daddy.
He loves
No.
It's so juicy with that ketchup.
I had a friend that would put ketchup and mustard on every Pringle chip he ate.
Yeah, that would work.
Okay.
That person was so high.
Kind of feels that way, doesn't it?
That's a high snack.
Instead of salt and mashed potatoes, sugar. That's what my aunt does.
Sugar mashed potatoes. Ooh, sugar mashed potatoes. Sugar potatoes. I like the sound of that.
I haven't ever had it, but I'm not completely closed off to
You
it.
can make good sugar potato fingers. Think about it. Potato slices with a sugar and syrup drizzle.
And then I'll tickle you with them.
Oh, my
Like they're
gosh.
little actual fingers.
Oh, don't stop.
How about peanut butter and sriracha sandwiches?
That's disgusting. That's horrible.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like that would be very good.
Do you like this combination?
Okay.
Potato chips, Italian dressing on very, very white type Wonder Bread.
It could work. It's pretty crazy, but it could work.
That's what I used to eat
Yeah.
as a kid, and I would call it the champia.
Just weird.
It was weird.
We got a few celebrity birthdays here today. Big old happy birthday to Wiz Khalifa. He is 34 years old today. Pink turns 42, and Bernie Sanders is 80 years old today.
Sorry.
Someone just learned how to drink out of a tumbler.
Yeah.
It changed the game for me.
Dude,
Yes.
no
You're right.
ice.
You're right.
No
I
ice.
just can't believe, Kev, the ice never melts.
You're so loud.
It's amazing, isn't it?
That ice has been around for a minute.
Yes. Some other birthdays. Got a happy 6th birthday. Lyric, love you much. Mommy, Daddy, Buddy, and Finn. We've got a 6th birthday to Ty. That was Go Jags, love Mama, Jayla, and Kelly Ray. Got a photo right there. Also got a photo for this little buckaroo. Happy birthday, Elijah, turning 2 from Mommy and Daddy. Got your photo on KVJ TV there if you're watching YouTube.
Love the hat.
Also, shout out to my now turning 6-year-old daughter, Valentina. Love you to the moon and back. Love your mommy, Melissa, and the rest of the family.
I love that name.
Yeah, cute photo of her there.
Aw.
Also, happy birthday to Aubrey from daughter Savannah in London and the rest of her friends. Happy 44th birthday to Elizabeth from Luis, Wicho, and Brian. Our baby boy, Maxton, a.k.a. Cookie. Happy 6th birthday.
Aw.
From Daddy Mommy, Mia, a.k.a. Sprinkles, and fur brother Samson. And from Heaven, fur brother and sister Bruno and Kia, who miss her very much. Wishing my beautiful daughter, Peyton, a happy 13th birthday. Love you more than you know, Mom, Dad, Stout, and Parker. So there you go. I got a birthday you want to get on the KVJ show? Just let us know about it. Mail at kvjshow.com, mail at kvjshow.com. Happy to give you the hook up there. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, got a World Record Wednesday. It is going to be coming up here that you can see on KVJ TV.
No pressure.
I feel good. I've been microdosing this Sprite all morning. I feel good.
Okay, you think that's going to help you out?
Yeah.
Okay. Jbird is going for the most push-ups with claps in 1 minute.
Oh, boy.
No, it's not gonna.
There will be blood
There-
pouring from your nose.
This might be the quickest one we've ever done.
Oh, I mean, I can see this one coming like a freight train.
I mean, we have to really set the bar so low for KVJ respectable. So
Yeah,
low.
now the record is 77. Normally we go half. I don't think we'll mess with that.
Gosh, no.
Yeah, I don't think we'll mess with that. I mean, I'd be impressed if you do one.
I would be too. I was trying to do it last night. It didn't go well.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I'm sore too.
Another World Record Wednesday here. Jbird has got his pizza clothes on to give him power, and he's going to need it because this is not an easy world record attempt. It is the most push-ups with claps in 1 minute.
Yeah, I was talking with some of the people in the chat room. Not a lot of faith going around.
Oh,
which
okay.
I really don't blame them. I don't think I can get one.
Well, you've obviously already done some athletic work in that outfit because I believe you've blown out the crotch. You were
Yeah.
sitting
yeah?
with your legs open. And I think I saw your giblets.
Thank God I have 3 pizza onesies.
Okay.
I have a backup, which is nice.
Look, they go through a lot, Kevin.
They do. Yeah.
These things, fabric has never been tested
This is
like
the-
these fabrics.
This is the interview you want. Interview my pizza onesie. If this thing could talk. Oh my gosh.
It had some stories.
Yes.
Current record is 77 in just 60 seconds. That's more than 1 a second. Pushing yourself up so hard that you actually have enough room that you can clap your hands and then pop them back down again. Now, the rules say no bending the knees or waist, and your body must be lowered into a 90-degree angle each time.
I hear you. That's all great advice you're giving. Everyone in the chat room is giving advice. Flim Flam has named it Waste of Time Wednesdays.
Waste of time Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's going to stick.
Well, this one's going to be quick. So at least we're going to waste a little bit of your time, Flim Flam.
Virginia, do you think he's going to get one?
He's going to get one, But then it's going to be bad. He's not going to get 2, and he might hurt himself.
Can you do more? Can you do this?
I don't think so.
Can you do this, Ralston?
I don't know. I'm kind of like you. Like, I don't, the wrists are not super strong, so I don't know if I'd try because I'd probably snap a wrist.
I'm very afraid if I ever do get into a fight, if I have to punch somebody, I'm going to punch like Suits and shatter my wrist. Even with all the karate YouTubing I've been doing.
Okay, so he will get 60 seconds. Do you think there will be more than one, Virginia?
Gosh, I mean, he'll get 60 seconds.
Okay.
So he'll have time to recover from the one and the hurt face.
So I can recover. If I do one and fall apart after that, I can regroup and do another one, and that will count.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's however many you can do in 60 seconds. So, if you do it and you're like, okay, I got to get this together. I mean, when we start the clock at 60 seconds, it's how many you can do.
We're sure the clock doesn't stop when he blows it?
Virginia, I'm sure of nothing on this planet anymore.
No, I think he's got 60 seconds.
Wow, Kevin is being more than generous.
I don't know. I think he's actually being mean. We could end this really quick. He's making me stay on the air for a minute and really sweat it out.
Waste of time Wednesday.
Waste of time
It's
Wednesday.
slotted for this 7:21 time. We have to give it some time.
Carissa is so sweet in the chat room.
Yeah.
She says, I give Bird 10. Oh, I mean,
10. Wow.
10.
There's no way.
Girl, you must be high.
Okay, I think it's a challenge for him to do one. That is a question. Can he get one done? And I would say I'll make the over-under 2.
Okay, let's make it interesting.
Yeah. A little short of the world record of 77. Virginia, you going over or under on 2?
Gosh, I mean, I believe he's going to have time to recover and do more than 2.
Okay.
It's not going to be pretty.
No.
It's not going to look graceful.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is tough. It's going to be quite a
It's tough.
challenge.
It's tough.
Okay. Suits, you going over under 2? He's going to go over. Okay, Suits says you're going to get more than 2. Wow. Okay. That's where we stand on this.
2.
2.
That's the number.
2 is
60
the number.
seconds. Don't be proud.
I'm so terrible at push-ups.
Yeah.
Really bad.
And the question, how badly does he hurt himself?
Oh, it's so bad.
Are we going to have a full snapped wrist?
I tried doing it yesterday, and I'm so sore from doing it yesterday. I'm like, I should have just not done anything.
Okay.
Such an athlete.
Well, you can watch this on KVJ TV. That's where it's all going down. All right, it's got to be good push-up form. Jbird is doing the world record for the most push-ups with claps in 1 minute. He's got to push himself up so hard, so fast that he can clap and then go back down. Okay, Bird, are you ready for this?
Already?
Okay, on your mark, get set, and go. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, he was up. Okay, did he do it? Did we count that one?
Yeah.
You think? Okay, is that 2?
I think he did 2.
He's got 2. Look out. Oh. Okay. Would you say that was 3?
Kind of.
Okay.
I mean, he's falling at the end of all of them, though. So
Yeah.
does that count?
Well, he gets up. I mean, he does. He comes up and then, he does clap, and then he kind of falls back down.
But
I mean, I think that counts.
you have to catch yourself,
Yeah,
don't you?
Well, but he is face planting after every time he does it. I think he's on like 5 right now. If you want to count those. And I think that's what the debate is.
That will be a heavy contested debate.
Yeah, that would be the debate. That'd be 6 that he's doing right now. It's kind of like a seal kind of thing. He just kind of jumps up and claps and then crashes right back down and hard. Okay, and that's what he's doing. You are right now down to time's up. Okay.
I don't know. I got a lot of questions.
Okay.
I mean, should the ones that he lands on his belly right after he claps count?
I think we had about 7. My goodness, that was quite a display.
I don't know what that was, but all I can say is I'm sore and I'm winded.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're gonna feel it tomorrow.
Well, because I was also falling on my face and belly.
I know, yeah.
You have to
you're
have
crashing down hard.
You have to have some serious upper body strength
Yeah, you do.
to be able to clap and then catch your body.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that is the debate. We'll have Suits put up a poll in the KVJ TV chat room. Is do those push-ups Do they count?
Look at that. We're getting 2 breaks out of this. Waste of time, my ass, flim flam.
Yeah. Some people are saying 0. Like Matthew's saying 4 officially.
Okay.
Which would be beating the over-under. So what do you think? Do those push-ups count?
I'm seeing a lot of zeros.
Okay.
I think you have to catch yourself. You can't. It's not completed.
If you go up and clap
If
and then
you-
you crash down.
So, right.
what
The
if we-
clap and the catch completes 1,
Right.
and you still have to not be on the ground. As soon as you're on the ground, that one doesn't count.
Remember back in school where you turned in a project and you knew it wasn't that good, but you did a lot of different stuff
To try to trick the
to
teacher.
trick the teacher? Can
Yeah.
we just kind of give me credit for 2, even though it was a mess of 7? Take the average of
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah. Well, we're going to see what people say. We're going to get the poll here. Do those push-ups count right now? 59% say no.
Oh.
Don't read the comments,
Yeah.
Bird.
Yeah. So that's what right now it's on the verge of maybe a 0.
I gotta tell you though, failing never felt so fun.
What?
Failing never felt so fun. Having a great time.
You did hit your face. So,
Maybe it jarred something loose. I feel great.
Feel really good.
Feel real good.
Yeah. Well, I saw this. You know, we just had Steve-O in studio with us about a week ago.
yes.
They've kind of run down the medical costs of the Jackass crew since they've been doing this since the year 2000. And they have racked up medical bills a little over $24 million.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes. They say that's the estimated, but it's actually closer to 38 if you include all the crew and lesser cast members.
Who paid all that?
That's a great question.
Production?
Do they, I mean, what is their medical insurance like?
They're uninsurable.
Right.
If
You would
I
think.
was Blue Cross Blue Shield, I'd be like, get out of here. We're never, ever insuring you.
Yeah, you would think so. Johnny Knoxville, $8.6 million in medical bills. Wow. That he's gone through. He had the brain hemorrhage. That was $2.5 million.
Yeah, it's an expensive one.
Steve-O, he fractured his skull. That cost $1.75 million. Steve-O's injuries are $5.8 million.
I mean, really, when you think about it in those terms, those guys are lucky they didn't die.
Oh, yeah, I mean, clearly.
We racked up $50,000 for that popcorn stunt. No big deal.
You're the low budget jackass.
But what's crazy, we racked up $50,000 and I was only in there for 3 days. So the hospital's really expensive. That's only
Yeah,
3
they are.
days.
The hospital's crazy expensive.
Yeah, they really are. So there you go. All right, your wrist's okay? You didn't hurt yourself on this one?
Not good at all.
Okay, not good at all.
Probably both broken.
Probably have to drink during the show today.
Okay,
Or
there you
medicine.
go. Somebody said, hey, I want to know, KVJ, do I do a makeup or breakup here? He canceled my own credit card. My boyfriend canceled my credit card without even asking me about it.
How can he do that?
He's got all my personal information, so I guess it was easy for him to do this to me. He said I'm spending too much money, so he canceled it. Again, this is my personal credit card, so how could he even do this? Isn't this illegal? We've been together for 2 years, and we lived together for 1. He says he's helping me. I say he's being controlling. What do you guys think?
I say he's being controlling.
Yeah,
You
you're not
can't do
married.
that.
You're not married, and
Yeah.
you better run because this is the kind of guy that oversteps boundaries. Now, if he wants to sit down with you and talk about your spending and help you and do financial counseling with you because he's better at it, okay, okay.
Yeah.
He sounds really annoying. I would hate if someone did that to me.
Yeah, financial problems are like the number one reason why couples split up. Probably better do it now because, you're just not on the same page. And maybe you do have reckless spending. I don't know. Maybe he thinks he's trying to help, but him stepping in there and doing that without your permission, and without your guidance, it ain't cool.
I like what Virginia and Panda, I like what you guys do. Now, I know not every family can do that, but you both make your own income and you guys, you get the bills paid. You guys have the universal bills. But then if he wants to buy a Batman suit with his own money, he can. It's his own money.
Well, we keep our finances separate, and there's certain bills that I'm responsible for paying for the household, and then there's certain bills that he's responsible for paying for the household. And then when those bills are paid, your money is your money. You don't have to ask anybody if you're allowed to go buy a Batman figurine.
And I think that would help problems. The only thing I could see causing drama is if it's something, let's say you want to get some shrubberies for some plants for the house, and it's a house thing, but you really want it, He doesn't really want it, but it is for the house. Should you both pay for that?
Well, this is something we just did. I just added $1,500 worth of landscaping. That's a lot of money to me, but I wanted it. So I paid for it out of my money. I saved for it. Like, he didn't want it, so why should I ask him to chip in for it? The plants were for me to make me happy.
Gosh, not everybody handles things like that, though. I know a lot of people that would turn into the biggest fight, and
It's just stupid because if he had his choice, he would not spend his extra money on plants. And so therefore, plants make me happy. I'm not going to force him to pay for something that he could care less about.
Right. Okay.
He would just be fine if we cemented the whole front and it was just pavement.
It's easy that way.
Gosh, I'm so glad I'm not married.
All right, so I think everybody's a break up on that one.
Yeah, that's scary, and he's overstepped his bounds.
Yeah. This email said, I was going to break up and then her mom died. I was going to break up with my girlfriend, but the day I was going to do it, her mother died. We were taking only an hour. We're talking only an hour before I was going to, lower the boom. So how long do I have to wait until I can break up with her?
Ooh, you were going to do it that day?
Wow.
That sucks for timing.
That sucks terrible.
Yeah. And I think, too, it depends. I mean, if it was something like that, you didn't see it. I mean, was it sudden? Was it a long-term illness? I mean, not to say that, plays a ton in that, but I mean, if it's something where, hey, mom was great and it's a car accident or something along those lines,
well, that's
probably a little bit more traumatic than something where it's a long-term illness.
That would be the worst-case scenario if you were going to break up with somebody and the mom died from like a car. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I don't think you can break up right after the mom dies. I mean, that's too heavy.
I'll give it a little while.
Yeah.
But then what's the next? The next question is, okay, how long do I have to wait?
Yeah. I would say 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
6 weeks feels right.
I'd say 3.
3 weeks?
You're 3?
You cold, witch.
Dang.
3 is good.
Well, I mean,
3 is good?
It's a tough situation because you want it out. I mean, you are minutes away from breaking up with. Oh, then you have to, for 6 weeks. What if she wants to, please just hold me? I need to be held. And you don't feel that way?
Fake COVID.
Oh, man, now you're lying.
That'll cover at least 10 days of it.
That's tough, yeah.
Oh, that's a tough one.
That is tough. But I guess, play with whatever your conscience feels like.
People say always be honest. Is that a time where you really should be honest? Hey, I'm so sorry about your mom, and I want to break up with you.
I think you should give her 3 weeks.
Rawson's going 6.
I'm going 6. Okay, this one said make up or break up. He says, I love you to my dog, but not to me. My boyfriend of 1 year says, I love you to my dog, but has never said it to me. It's really starting to affect how I see our relationship. I want to say something to him about how I feel, but I'm afraid that I'm going to come off crazy. I said I love you to my boyfriend 1 month ago, and he followed up with, I love that you have love for me. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, that's a rough.
I love that you have love for me.
That feels weird.
Yeah, whatever that means. I felt really stupid because he didn't say I love you back. It was a very awkward moment, and we never brought it up again. I guess I'm jealous of my dog. It's just really annoying that he can say I love you to the dog, no problem, but not to me. Should I tell him how I'm feeling, or should I continue to bottle this all up? Well, I think you can mention it. But the only thing is, you don't want to come off like, oh, I'm going to guilt you into saying, the L-bomb to me.
Yeah, you don't want him to say it just because he feels bad.
And the other thing, when someone says, I love you to a dog, it's different than saying it to your partner. He's not trying to sleep with the dog, I don't think.
And it may, mean it's not that he does or doesn't love you. It just may be tough for some people to say.
It does take some people to say, I love you, sometimes a long time. What if he doesn't really love her? What if he really wants to feel like he loves her? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Love. Crazy game.
Take the dog and run.
You'll be happier.
Yeah. And then this email here, make up or break up, said, boy, her husband got arrested for trying to have relations with a 12-year-old girl on the internet. 21 years. Okay. Yeah, I don't have to read much more. I'm out.
We're done here.
Yeah.
Is this kind of like a To Catch a Predator situation?
It sounds like it. Yeah, he's 47. We have 2 kids in high school, and they're devastated. I mean, that's what's even more twisted is you're going after a 12-year-old girl on the internet, and you've got high school kids.
Well, I know some people try to defend those guys saying it's entrapment, but when you read the chat logs on some of that stuff, they know specifically because they'll ask, oh my gosh, you're 12, you're 13, I could get in trouble for this, I shouldn't be doing this. That alone in the chat room lets you know that they know it's not a fake thing, that they're going to see a 12-year-old.
Right.
You break up with him, and then you cooperate with the police to help them take him down and put him in jail.
But could you imagine being married? Because you see that on Catch a Predator.
Totally.
These guys come in there, their wife, they think they have a great relationship. They have no idea any of this is going on, and then they find out they're trolling for kids on the internet.
We're done here, and I am going to tell the police everything.
Panda does that. It's an automatic. You don't stand by your man.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm with you.
No, I don't.
No.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can say to fix that.
They all have the same excuse in all those episodes. I was here to mentor her.
Whatever, dude.
Whatever.
We ain't buying it.
Okay, which thing did not actually happen to Jbird and Dennys? There's only one, though. So there's a lot of interesting stuff here that has been happening to them. One, did Jbird drive off with his bank's drive-through tube? He still has it. I think he at least did that once before.
Yes, I do remember that being a mistake made previously.
So you can see a repeat offense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a man of patterns.
Sounds like a serial killer.
Did Jbird get into a fender bender with an ambulance?
Well, did Jbird and Dennys together get into a fender bender with an ambulance?
Oh my
geez.
gosh, I hope not.
Producer Dennys accidentally ate a sponge.
I
That's
can
another
see that.
option.
I mean, no
Okay.
offense. Like,
No offense. She's trying to insult you.
A security guard told us that we can't film in a shopping plaza and then threatened to call the cops on us.
totally could see that happening.
Bird and Dennys got into an impromptu zebra cake eating contest with 2 people they just met. And some random guy told Jbird to go back to the valley. That's very odd. Okay.
Very specific and odd.
Random people say stuff to him all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised by anything random said to him in public.
Yeah, I could see everything else going on. The only one I think is probably the biggest stretch is going to be the fender bender with the ambulance.
And why do you say that?
I feel like you would have told us about that. That's a big deal.
For the sake of the game, want to keep the purity of the game.
Yeah.
We wouldn't tell you about that.
I just feel like when it happened, you'd have been like, oh my gosh, you're not going to believe what happened.
Sneaky, there's a lot of moments that happen.
Is that exactly how he sounds?
And then you would react with quack, 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 quack. Do you have a girlfriend? Quack, quack.
Okay, you sticking with that one, Virginia?
I am.
Okay. Yeah, me too. I think it's the fender bender with an ambulance is the only thing that did not happen. Are we correct?
You are correct.
Aha.
I'll tell you what, though, we were close, though, to get it. That's
Okay.
where the
That's where
ambulance
it was
thing came.
inspired from.
Well, there's always today.
There is always
Yeah.
today, but no, that did not happen. But everything else did happen on that list.
So you drove off with the bank's drive-through tube.
I do.
Again.
And Velocity Credit Union, it's not that one. So don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a couple banks.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I do.
Look at you. You're diversified with your investments.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
All those GI Joes I got. I gotta
Look
make
at
sure.
you.
I gotta make sure I'm talking to the higher ups.
Denny's, you accidentally ate a sponge?
I did. Jen bought a bunch of those natural sponges, those little ones. I wasn't paying attention, and I ate one.
How many dabs?
Clean on
First
the
off, I didn't
inside.
see him.
How many dabs did you? How did you eat a sponge?
How high were you?
I mean, seriously.
None of it helps.
No.
But to be fair, those things kind of look like a snack if you're not looking.
Well, he's on such a snack tear, he's just eating everything.
He is.
Yeah.
Snack.
Yeah. Okay, a security guard said that you couldn't film in the shopping plaza. That's why they called the cops.
that's clearly.
We get told that a lot.
We're doing
actually.
murder scenes and they're screaming. They don't like that. And we didn't have a permit. Going rogue.
We never have a permit.
I know. It's what makes it exciting.
And how did you get into an impromptu zebra cake eating contest?
Because we've got some KVJ Nationers helping us out with the horror movie.
Yeah.
So we had them come and we did their filming and all that. And they have a little kid that does a YouTube channel. So they
Okay.
asked if me and Dennys would get in a zebra
Aw.
impromptu eating little contest
cute.
for their
That's fun.
YouTube channel.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Did you whoop that ass?
Whoop that ass and then felt really, really sick. I feel like I still have heartburn from it. I can't even taste them.
Yeah, those are too artificial, the zebra cakes. I require a little bit better of a dessert.
A lot of zebra cakes is such a young man's game.
Oh.
Yeah,
my gosh.
you've aged out
Oh,
of
yes, I've aged
Those
out
are
of
a
it.
kid's food.
aged out zebra cakes.
Yes.
And what is this random guy that told you to go back to the valley?
I was at Walmart and something, I'm not sure what I did. Either I cut him off but I was parking and he rolls up to me and goes, "Yeah, go back to the valley," and then sped off.
What?
So clearly I had my hair down, so I'm wondering if he said I was a valley girl, maybe.
You're a hippie from the
That's
valley.
the only thing I could. I was
wow.
very confused, but he said it. Go back to the valley. I must have cut him off and didn't realize it, or he thought I did.
Maybe he thought you said, or maybe he said, "Do you like Hidden Valley, like ranch?"
You do
yeah.
love ranch.
I
Yeah.
do wear a lot of pizza clothing.
Maybe
Yeah.
he got it confused.
He's like, this guy clearly loves ranch. He's gonna dip the pizza in it.
I feel like you would go to Hidden Valley Ranch on vacation and love it.
I actually think Hidden Valley is disgusting, and if you want to crap your pants, eat Hidden Valley.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, I said
It's got a
it.
little diuretic in it.
There's a lot. Wishbone too. Wishbone will make you crap yourself.
You're gonna ranch your pants?
You will. Gotta go Marie's, Kev.
Okay, Marie's is where it's at, huh? Okay. You're also telling me about somebody that sent you a text, and have you ever had this happen where, because look, for me, for the most part, I don't do a lot of chats, just, I don't know, just don't have the strength, don't like doing it.
I'm terrible on the phone. I'm not very
Yeah.
good at it, so I don't really talk on the phone that
I'd
often.
much rather have a text, and that way I can think it through and I can give an answer, and it's just a lot better for me.
There's
So
a study out that says more people prefer texting than the phone.
Oh, yeah, they
it's
do.
got to that point.
Totally.
Yeah.
I believe that.
most people do. And so, you just got to have this kind of awareness. And so somebody's texting you because they desperately want to get you on the phone to talk to you about something, but they make it sound like it's super important.
I don't like vague text messages that seem like it's the end of the world.
You must call me.
That's what it was.
911.
They say, "No, Jbird, call me immediately. I need to talk to you about something very, very important." And it had the sense of urgency.
You should write back, important to you or important to me?
Well,
Right.
I even followed up with a text back. I go, "Well, what is this about?" And they go, "Call me right away." I'm like, "Oh my."
It's important to them.
It's really important. So I'm thinking, oh, clearly their guts are hanging out and they need help.
Yeah.
and you're the guy to call.
Guess what it was they wanted?
Tickets.
No, even more annoyed. They wanted to know if I had Steve-O's personal cell phone number because they wanted to call him or his handler about an event they wanted to do.
No, go through his booking agent. If I had Steve-O's number, I wouldn't give it to you because this is not how business happens with a celebrity.
Well, when I text them back, what is this about? It was a good 7 minutes before they responded.
Right.
So you're thinking, oh my gosh, man, what's going on? Is this person hurt?
No.
Do they know something about something?
Do like anybody else that wants to book Steve-O and call Steve-O's agent.
But I think people that do the whole call me right now, it's important immediately, and then it's not important, you lose credibility.
And
well,
you need to block their number.
yeah, you've lost all privilege.
I think it's a blockable
Yeah.
offense.
They're not getting Steve-O's number, and now they're not getting yours either.
Because the person, it's not like they're a close buddy.
Right.
I know them.
Yeah.
We're acquaintances.
Right.
We're
But not for something like
if
that.
We're at a restaurant, we'd share a beer together. I think they're a great person. They're nice.
Yeah.
But we have
But-
to learn.
You gotta,
Boundaries.
you got to learn that's
Okay, I'm not being a little bitch on that one.
No.
no, not at all.
And I'm not giving you Steve-O's number.
No.
Yeah.
Ever. So don't ask.
Yeah.
Well, that's not important.
No, it's not important. Book him like anybody else has to book him through his representation. You can find it online.
I don't know Steve-O like that.
No.
I don't have a cell
Right.
phone number.
Yeah.
You know, hey,
And Steve-O would be like, Jbird, why'd you give that random person my phone
Yeah.
number, you jerk off?
Yeah.
And then he would come back in here and yell at you,
He'd
as
have
he
every
should.
right.
And
Yep.
he'd make his dog bite you.
Oh, people have asked for Vanilla Ice's personal number.
Oh yeah. No, they have.
But we're not giving that out either.
Bird, my daughter's turning 5. She does not know who Vanilla Ice is, but my husband loves him. Can you give me his number?
And we want him to
No.
come to her birthday.
Yeah, no. Give me-
No.
Okay, so you text somebody and say, "Hey, you got to call me immediately. It's really important," and it's because they want to shake you down for Steve-O's cell phone number. Yeah, that's
Which I don't even have because
Yeah.
I don't know Steve-O like that. I'm not a powerful man in this town.
add that to the list of things that you do every day that will annoy other people. There's some good life lessons on this, and we kind of do call them outs on Mondays just kind of for this, because if you're not aware, you should be aware that, something like that, that's going to annoy most people when that is what you hit them up with. Some of the other things to list out here, if you don't know, using your phone while talking to someone.
Especially if it's about something important.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not muting your background noise during meetings. How often do we have that happen?
A lot.
If it's an accident, you can't call that person rude. You know what I mean? They didn't mean it.
Yeah. But it's a good thing if you're on that call to try to have that awareness. Be like, always check, see, do you have your mute button on?
Just always mute yourself if you're not talking.
And
because any background noise is going to be very distracting for everybody else on the call.
And leave the room if you're going to do something inappropriate, because you never know what someone's going to pick up. Ask that one news guy.
Oh, that's right. The guy that was...
You thought no one was watching.
Jeffrey Tubin or something like
He
that.
was
his name.
tugging
He
it.
was,
Yeah, he was.
tugging Cuban.
He thought his camera was off. I mean, dude, you can't even wait 5 minutes from when your call ends. You immediately have to start going to town on yourself.
That says to me, the last 10 minutes of that meeting, that's all he was thinking about.
Totally. He was not paying attention.
Let me see a couple other things. Using all caps.
People really get mad in the chat room when that happens. Stop yelling!
Yeah, that's pretty what it is. Replying all.
You guys really hate that one. You guys get really bent out of shape with the reply all.
Well, it eats up your inbox with all of these. Oh, happy birthday! Oh, happy birthday, Ricky! What'd you get for your birthday, Ricky? And then it's like, really?
The more happier people are on the thread, the more angry Kevin and Virginia get.
Which just, when you've got a lot of stuff in your inbox that you need to do, and then what gets you really angry is you whiff and you miss something that was in your inbox because you had to delete, 80 messages.
And we're really happy that Ricky had a nice birthday.
Yeah, it's all good.
Don't get me wrong.
It's all good.
But I don't need to hear about every detail, Ricky.
Right. Things you do every day that annoy other people. Talking at the movies. That is annoying if you're doing that. Don't be loud.
There's one that's sort of like that. You ever have somebody explain a movie or a show to you that you already watched and you already told them, hey, I already saw that. And then they go in great detail to explain it to you. I'm like, oh my gosh, please. I already watched it. I don't need you to tell me.
Right. Thanks for the recap. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Going to an express checkout with more than 10 items. That is going to annoy people, especially if it's like 20 or 30 items.
If you abuse that when you're a douche.
Right.
Yeah.
Taking a phone call at the gym. Yeah, I would say if you're in the gym world, the one thing that was kind of annoying, there was one guy that took a call sitting on a piece of equipment that the gym only had one of that, of course, you want to use, and he just sat there and used it as a bench.
That guy's annoying, but the guy also is annoying. He's still on the machine, and he's talking business, and he's crushing it with his body, and he's crushing it with business.
Yeah. He's multitasking.
That guy annoys me, too.
He crams more in his day than you do.
He's better than me, and I'm a hater.
Yeah. People who yell at other people's kids.
Well, your little brat might deserve it. And I'm doing what you need to be doing.
You can't yell at other people's kids, though. You'll get a mama bear quick.
The kid I yelled at the theme park that threw ice on my friend's face and I said something to him, and then the dad got mad on me, I'd say something again today.
Okay.
Your kid is
Not backing down.
No, your kid was a brat throwing ice off people's face, and then you say the kid did nothing wrong.
Simmer down over there. The kid may have been wrong, but two wrongs don't make a right. If you yell at somebody's kid, then they'll just be claws.
I wouldn't say yelled at him. I just said, kid, don't throw ice off people's face. And then the guy wearing a Jets shirt. Imagine that.
He had something to say.
Oh, he had a lot to say.
A guy in a Jets shirt always has something to say.
I've never seen an opinionated man in a Jets shirt.
Swearing loudly in public. Things you do every day that annoy other people. Nobody in here would do that.
Well, just turn the podcast down.
Yeah. Posting vague status updates on social media.
Yes. Oh, my gosh. In the hospital. Can barely breathe. Talk to you guys like
Or like, the tears just won't stop.
Oh, that's classic Facebook fishing.
I can't believe he's done it again.
Yeah. Police are here. Things are going down. What happened?
Things you do every day that annoy other people. Bringing pungent food to work.
Yeah, our old station really,
Yeah.
that was part of the hate.
Well, we started doing it as a bit. We would just see what is the stinkiest thing we can
Oh, yeah,
bring
that's
in
right,
and
we
put it
did.
in the microwave just to mess with our
I think one
coworkers.
time we put it in a vent.
I can't imagine why they hated us.
I can.
Leaving the toilet seat up or not replacing the toilet paper roll. Things you do that annoy other people.
I've just come to expect it in my house.
Oh, really?
I don't know if I want like if it's at a public restroom. Do you want a stranger redoing the toilet roll? I don't know if I do.
I want
Okay.
the staff
The
redoing it.
staff, or maybe if they had that little cabinet, you can do it yourself.
And how about this one? Somebody finishing a food item and then putting the container back in the fridge. Have you ever seen that?
Oh my
Yes.
gosh! Yes.
It's annoying.
Oh, it's heartbreaking.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Because you think you're going to get something and it's just not there.
It can really, really wreck your day if you're already having a bad day. That's that last thing that happens to you.
Yeah. Time for another round of the Battle of the Generations. We have got on here representing Gen Z today, Jonathan from West Palm Beach. Hello, Jonathan.
Hey, what's up, KVJ?
Yeah.
Jonathan.
And then Megan's on here from Boynton Beach to rep the Millennials. Hello, Megan.
Hello. KVJ.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. I think right now we got the Millennials that are in last place. The Gen Xers have passed them up, and so Millennials need a win. Gen Z still in the lead with 13 wins.
Feels good.
Yeah.
It does feel good.
Okay.
Young Jedi.
So here's what we got. We got some pop culture trivia. A lot of these may be out of your typical age range. So it's an expansive knowledge on just how much pop culture trivia you know from other generations. We'll start off with Jonathan, our Gen Z here, with your first question. All right. Which high school subject did Walter White teach in the TV show Breaking Bad?
Hold on, Dad.
Okay. Hold on.
Awesome buzz.
Okay. Yeah, you got that 3 count. That Google free 3 count.
Yes, that's good.
Okay, so we'll go over here to Suits, his partner. You can save 1 point if you can get this correct.
Was he a chemistry teacher?
Come on, Suits.
That's right, chemistry.
Okay.
Saving a point for them, Gen Z.
Suits.
Okay.
Come on, millennials. What do you got?
Okay. We'll go to Megan here. Your first question here in the Battle of the Generations. Megan, what is the name of the rubber bands that hit the online market in 2008 that come in different shapes and colors that don't stretch out or fade after being worn?
You say rubber bands?
Yeah, they're kind of a rubber band, and they're colorful, and they don't stretch out, they don't fade after being worn, and they have different goofy little shapes. Any idea? Okay.
I do not know.
Are they power bands?
Power bands? No, they're silly bands.
Silly.
Silly bands.
Silly
With the Z
bands.
bands.
Dang, a lot of people.
B-A-N-D-Z.
That's the answer you give? All these people listening?
I just picked a random word and put it in front of bands.
Okay, yeah. Okay, we got a 1-zip lead. Gen Z, let's see how they do with question number 2. What artist made the classic album Jagged Little Pill, Jonathan?
I have no idea.
Okay, no idea on that, Suits. Can you save a point?
Was that Alanis Morissette?
That was, yes.
All right.
Suits loves them heartbreak.
Suits on fire
It's
day.
that play.
Suits on fire day. Okay, so you got 2 points, but the Millennials can tie it if Megan can get this one correct all by herself. Okay, the question. Zach Morris is a fictional character on what TV show, Megan?
Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell. Bam.
It's all right, 'cause
I'm Saved by the Bell.
Dang. Just like that. We got a tie game here.
Ooh, we can feel the tension.
Okay. All right, we got our Gen Z up against the Millennials. Back to Gen Z and Jonathan. Your next question here. What was the first cable television series to win an Emmy for Outstanding Drama Series for HBO?
Dang. Nope, don't know.
Suits.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Was it Dexter?
No.
Sopranos.
Oh, yeah. I should have gotten
Qualification, meditation.
Okay. All right. So we got
Sound just like him.
we got a 2-all match here. Let's see if Megan can put this away for the millennials. Okay. Your next question. Holiday was the first Billboard Hot 100 song for what artist, Megan?
Holiday?
Yeah, Holiday was it. Okay, buzzer's off on that. Dennys, if you know, the millennials win.
Holiday.
Oh, Dennys.
I don't know if I know Holiday.
Goodness, Denny.
You don't know Holiday?
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
That would be Madonna.
Madonna. I did not know that at all.
Did not know that.
Gosh, all these
Okay.
people listening, Denny's.
Boy, that was teed up and ready for a win there for the millennials.
Oh my gosh! Some would say Denny's just Bill Buckner this thing.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. All right, back to you, the Gen Z. All right, what's the name of the band that Gwen Stefani's ex-husband Gavin Rossdale was the lead singer for? What do you think, Jonathan?
Dang, I can't reach it over right now.
Oh,
Damn, it's that one song that I always get.
Okay.
I don't know.
Suits, do you know?
I know nothing about that guy. I have absolutely no idea.
Just guess.
I only know No Doubt, but that was her.
that was her.
Gavin Ross, Nirvana. It's the first band that came to my mind.
Bush. Bush was the band Bush.
Never even heard of that.
Okay.
We know.
Didn't mean it that way.
We know, Suits. We know, baby.
Okay. Annie Point here again delivers a win to the millennials. If you can get this, Megan and Dennys. Blanche, Rose, Sophia, and Dorothy are better known as what, Megan?
Oh my God.
Is it
The Golden Girls.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
You got it. Okay. Give it to you. All right, look at that. The millennials are no longer in last place. You've tied up with
tied.
Gen X and, all right, catching up with those Gen Zers.
Only 5 to go.
Yeah. Jonathan, Megan, thank you both for playing.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys for having me.
Okay.
Aw, sweetie.
That was an intense round.
It
It
was.
was. Good stuff. All right, we'll see what happens next week.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Oh, we got some crazy stuff going on in your whacked out news. No surprise. A lot of it's happening in Florida. There's a guy from Miami Lakes that led police on a chase on a kayak through a canal. Then when he realized he was losing that battle, he decided to get out on foot, start taking off through a Key Largo neighborhood.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Guy was actually free diving for lobsters without a dive flag. Is kind of what led to everything. And then when the police turned on their blue flashing light and identified themselves, he got into his kayak, rode down a residential canal trying to get away.
Were
And they're
they
like-
his lobster traps, or he was free diving into like caves?
He was probably, yeah, when you're free diving. Yeah, I think you're going down there and spear him or whatever you do.
Tickle him. You tickle him with a little stick.
I thought
Okay.
your aquatic ass would know this stuff.
Well, I was just curious because I know if you mess with somebody's traps, they'll shoot you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The lobsters?
No, the people that own the trap. Yes, the lobsters packing heat.
Yes, lobster gun.
Makes it a fair fight if you give the lobster a gun.
Yeah, then when they caught up to him, he had 2 undersized wrung lobster tails in his short pockets.
Wow, he kept the lobsters in his pockets.
Yeah, the tails at least. Yeah. And had 7 more undersized tails that they say he discarded during the chase.
Wow.
So he's just chucking lobster tails at him. That's a delicious pursuit.
Do you love lobster?
I like it.
You like it.
I do.
You'll love it, though.
I do. It's just some of those things, the crustaceans that are work. I enjoy the meat, but I don't actually kind of enjoy the struggle.
If there was no work and someone handed you a plate full of lobster chunks, you're real pumped?
I'd be down with it, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess cool.
You love it too?
I do. I love lobster. What I did recently is I boiled one of those Florida spiny lobsters.
Okay.
But I boiled it in my crawfish seasoning mix.
Ooh, okay.
And so it made it spicy and delicious like a crawfish. That's the one thing about, lobsters. You have to have the butter to dip them in. But when you boil them in the crawfish mix, you make them spicy and yummy.
Age-old question, what's the star? The lobster or the butter? For some people, it's going to be the butter.
Okay.
I think it's the butter.
I think it's the butter.
The butter's amazing.
Okay. Well, on Sunday morning, cops near Tampa were in the middle of a standoff with an armed teenager on a roof. And that's when a 28-year-old woman named Jessica Smith drove right through the middle of everything in a golf cart completely naked.
So wait, she drove through a police standoff naked in a golf cart?
Yes.
Talk about a diversion.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And she had nothing to do with the standoff and had no reason to be there. They initially tried to shoo her away so they could focus on the standoff, but she refused and continued to joyride around the area.
Oh, she just great timing.
If you're the police officers and it all settles down and you're back at the precinct, are you guys just going, oh my gosh, what the hell just happened?
What an odd day,
That
yeah.
was so
We're
real.
doing a standoff, and here's a chick that's naked in a golf cart.
Does not happen every day.
I mean, I know you guys see some weird stuff
Right.
out there, but that's got to be like, whoa.
What?
Yeah. Well, she wouldn't go away, so they finally had to arrest her, and go figure, she was drunk. And as for the standoff, 18-year-old Miles Abbott got arrested after 6 hours, which included him firing a gun.
Oh, my.
He didn't hit anybody else, but he did shoot himself in the right thigh, so it didn't go well for him either.
Yeah, because he sees this woman driving naked. He goes, what the hell?
Hey, she's, ow.
She's taking the attention away from me.
Yeah.
I gotta shoot myself in the leg.
Right. I'll show you. Well, 46-year-old Marina Verbitsky of Chicago got arrested Monday night after telling airport employees in Fort Lauderdale that her luggage on the plane had a bomb in it.
Oh, girl, you can't do that.
She was with a man and a minor, and they were late for their flight. And after being told that she could not board, she announced that she had a bomb in her checked bag.
Oh, baby.
They arrested her. And then the plane, which is already taxiing on the runway at about 8:45 p.m., had to be evacuated.
Oh.
And it was delayed then until 2 a.m. How mad would you be if you had to wait an additional 5 hours to get your flight going because
she was late.
Right.
And then she wanted to cause a disturbance.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that cost you 5+ hours.
Can we just have 5 minutes alone in a room with her?
It's pretty annoying. There's a man that got arrested on an American Airlines flight from Los Angeles to Salt Lake City after refusing to listen to flight attendants.
Did you see the video?
I did. Yeah, he was completely hammered,
He was so hammered.
Yeah.
You know, he woke up and said, oh my gosh, what did I do?
Yeah, probably.
You hope.
He looked blackout drunk.
Yeah.
I know the look.
So he was at Crazy Horse?
I've seen it in the mirror.
The flight left from the Crazy Horse Saloon?
Yes. When planes take off from the Crazy Horse, it ain't good.
Yes. Yeah, the guy was growling, screaming.
Oh, yeah, if you're growling.
He was pointing and yelling at people. At one point, a flight attendant demanded that he sit down until the plane had landed. He then shouts, "Joe Biden, really?" And is later seen snarling and growling.
He had no idea where he was or what was
Yeah.
going on. He was past the point.
I know we all have these war stories like we did have at the Crazy Horse Saloon, but
Yeah.
have you ever gotten so drunk to where you're growling at people?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see Virginia growling.
Yeah, I mean, if we can be honest.
You're right. I've definitely seen you snarl.
You've seen me hiss.
I have.
Yeah.
You're right.
If you go,
Yeah.
I ate rocks at a bar. Yeah, I guess it's all possible.
Yeah.
it's all possible.
possible.
We see ourselves in that man. We feel bad for him today because he's waking up going,
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
he is. Yeah, you're like, oh,
What did I do?
What did I do? I'm so
I'm
sorry.
such an idiot.
Yeah. Just want to throw out that blanket apology to everybody. 2 young YouTubers in Pinellas Park, Florida, committed a series of drive-by slushy attacks that they had filmed and planned to upload online.
What is that? A drive-by slushy attack? You like pour a snowball at somebody?
Throw slushies at people.
Yeah, you just
Drive
go.
by and throw them.
Damn, like innocent people?
Well,
Yeah.
it's terrible because you're throwing on innocent people and you're wasting a slushy.
Right.
Damn.
It's double bad.
And I'm not sure who on the internet's going to support that. I mean, yeah, there's 30% of the people, they're evil, they're going
Yeah,
to love it.
right.
But most people are going to be, you're a douche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a jerk. Yeah, they're arrested and charged with battery and conspiracy.
Good.
Mm-hmm. You see the viral video of the 3 women in Illinois that stole a bunch of clothes from a sporting goods store on Saturday?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's such a good video.
They grabbed as many sweatsuits as they could.
So
carry,
many.
And they ran to the parking lot where the car was, but
Getaway car.
the last one of the car had issues. Likely what happened was one of the girls driving the getaway vehicle, when she put the car in drive, it locked the doors. And they were fumbling around. They didn't unlock the doors. They just took off because they saw a cop car coming. And the girl started running after them, dropped all the sweats and took off running after the car. But the cop ran her down and caught her.
That's awesome.
She's trying to get in the car with
Yeah.
all these like sweatpants.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. Open the door! Open the door! And they're not
Yeah.
opening the
No.
door.
I'm watching that video. We'll go to commercial.
Yeah, she's facing charges for felony theft and also had an active warrant for a previous theft charge. So she does that a lot.
We're not surprised she had a warrant.
Yeah.
Felony theft. I mean, she had $500 worth of material.
At least. She had so many sweatpants, Jbird.
What would I type in to get that video? What's the best way to get to that video right now?
Car door not open, sweatpants stealing.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Terrible.
I don't know.
Terrible YouTube entitled person.
A story about a drunk driver that ended up in a ditch in Virginia on Friday and then got rescued by another drunk driver. The cops then did show up and arrested both of them for DUI.
Yeah, a drunk driver can't bail you out from your drunk driving.
Yeah.
You need a sober person.
Drunk logic.
And darn these Teslas and their little handy cameras. There was a guy in Louisiana, that claimed he was hit by a Tesla, but the camera in the car provided proof that he actually faked it and intentionally flopped to the ground.
Yeah, I was driving a Tesla over the weekend, and you can actually, there's a feature on the car where you just hit save the last 15 minutes of video, and it saves it to the computer in the car.
Wow.
And so anything that happens ever on the road, you have proof.
Wow.
Yeah,
cool.
it's pretty fancy.
And finally, they had a Cuban sandwich festival in Tampa on Sunday, and they made a 240-foot Cuban sandwich. They believe it's the biggest Cuban sandwich ever constructed. They split it up and fed 500 homeless people then with it.
Oh,
So,
that's sweet.
yeah, so there you go.
Do you think that tastes good? I think it's a cool feat. I think it's great they gave it to the homeless, but make it something so big and massive.
Well, it's hard to keep everything like warm the right way it should be.
Right. I
Yeah.
hope they panini'd it and really made it like warm and crispy on the outside. And otherwise, it's just a sandwich.
I can see it being a great event, great cause, and it tasting terrible.
Yeah. Okay, what do you think about this? You want to have a wedding, but you want to have booze, but you can't get it paid for if you do. Got this email that says, my father-in-law won't allow alcohol at our wedding. It says, my fiance and I are planning our wedding, and my father-in-law-to-be says he won't pay for it if there's going to be a bar there. We've offered to pay for the bar, but he says that he won't attend if there's booze. Well, we're drinkers. Most of our friends are drinkers, and he's only recently quit drinking himself.
Ah, okay. He's that annoying, newly sober guy.
He's the one paying for the wedding, though.
Yeah, he is. And what is interesting is it seems like the solution would be, well, okay, we'll take care of that. We understand and respect if you are a hardliner against alcohol now. We'll go ahead, we'll pay for the bar. But he's like, nah, he's like, I'm not showing up if there's booze there. So he's really hard-lined against it.
So it's either the booze or the dad. Which one do you pick?
Well, and then you'd have to flip the bill on everything. So what do we do? Do we respect his wishes?
Wow, your wedding. I mean, weddings suck normally, but it's really gonna suck this time.
Nobody's gonna want to go to your wedding. Like, you have to, if you're gonna take daddy's money that comes with all these conditions, you better tell every single one of your guests that they're going to a dry wedding and a dry reception. Because if you tell me that, I'm gonna have a cough on that day. I ain't going.
You ain't going, huh?
Virginia gets COVID again.
Yeah.
I can't make it.
I'm all this vaccinated, but yet I get it again.
Said I can't imagine him not being there, but I also can't imagine someone dictating a wedding that's not theirs.
Well, that's what's going on here. It's not like this is just a little birthday party. It's a wedding where you're gonna have a ton of people. Dad's being unreasonable because Dad's making everything about him. And look, man, I'm proud that you quit drinking, but the world's still gonna go on, and the world's not going to stop doing things because you did.
And, maybe he's one of those people where he just, maybe he had a problem before and he quit because he knew that he needed to and he doesn't want to be around any temptation. But I think that's really part of the struggle is if you're somebody that has quit drinking and somebody that should have quit drinking, the world is still going to have alcohol.
Well, bring your sponsor with you at the wedding.
Exactly.
There's ways you can protect yourself because this is a special day and you're the dad. You need to suck it up. You're the dad. It's your wedding.
If he continues to dig his heels in, I think you should consider maybe paying for your own wedding and doing it your way.
Right.
That's why I hate having anyone ever pay for something. Because then they feel like they've
got a say in your life,
If they're if they're backing, they have a say in something, and that's annoying.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that would probably be my suggestion. As I would just be like, what, don't worry about it. We'll pay for ourselves and then adjust accordingly.
You're gonna have people hiding flasks.
Sure.
And he's going to go to the wedding. He's not going to skip the wedding of his daughter.
He's being drama.
He's being a drama queen. And you're kind of annoying, newly sober drama queen dad.
Sometimes this does happen, and I've seen it happen where someone's newly sober and they are very, very in your face about sobriety and what you shouldn't be doing.
The world doesn't stop and start with your sobriety.
And then I know people who they will get annoyed if you try to tailor your behavior. They go, dude, have a drink in front of me. It annoys me when I feel like you are not being yourself.
Right.
I'm my own person, and I can deal with
You need to fight your own demons. These are your demons that you're dealing with. And, you just can't expect the rest of the world to flush alcohol, and it's never going to be around again.
Well, alcohol ain't going nowhere. He's going after all of the bars next. He's going to try to shut them down.
I mean, it's not about you. It's not your day. It is your daughter's day. What are you doing?
Yeah. Well.
And look, I'm all happy that you're sober. I think if anyone can get sober and it changes their life for the positive, I think that's awesome. I will say he's not coming off likable, and that's going to be a problem for some people.
Yeah.
You want to be likable, especially during your daughter's wedding.
Right. I think there are ways to and not to do sobriety, and this guy's not doing the sobriety thing the right way. Because,
gosh, am I the only one that wants a beer right now?
Somebody threw out the suggestion to tell your guests to bring their own booze. How do you feel about that, Virginia?
I mean, it's an option, but it certainly makes things awkward. The venue is not going to be happy about that.
That's
because the venue is probably going to try to keep that from happening.
Right.
Because they're going to be pissed that they're not selling any alcohol. That's one of the places where they make their money.
Mm-hmm.
And so if they see you and all your guests smuggling it in, they're going to take issue with that.
And then you got everyone drinking different things. You got people trying to hit up someone with a purse full of alcohol. If I knew Virginia had the alcohol, we weren't sitting next to each other, I would try to crawl to you to get a bottle or two and then crawl back to my seat.
You wouldn't have to crawl to me because I would have already sent somebody over.
I know you would. I know you would.
I would have already sent one of my children over because no one suspects a child.
But we're
child
seasoned.
bartenders.
We're seasoned, baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody said there is also the party bus that you can get. Maybe you can just have that pull up. I think that'd be kind of obvious as well.
Yeah, again, the venue is not going to be happy about that.
Yeah, don't think that's going to work.
Now you're part of the party bus crew, and you've alienated yourself from everybody. Oh, they got the drink and we didn't.
Yeah.
You got to do a little tough love with Dad, and maybe you get his sponsor involved. Maybe you get your mother involved, and all of you sit down and have a little mini intervention with him about this and say, look, you can't, just because you're sober, put all of these restrictions on all of my guests who enjoy alcohol and can handle it.
Mm-hmm. And there might be a way to walk, through this and how you do. I'm sure if you sit down, you could probably come up with enough compromises to make it all work out.
Man, Dad's annoying me.
He is annoying.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Well, there's always a lot of drama that can happen around weddings. Have you ever known of a situation where a bridesmaid bailed because she got in a fight with the bride?
Yes.
Yes, but not on the day of.
Not the day of, but
Okay.
the drama leading up to it was too great, and the girl did not want to be in the bridal party anyway.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of responsibility, and she snapped and said, "I can't do this anymore."
Yeah.
She had
The
to go
money too. Sometimes
Right.
the money that the especially the maid of honor is expected to fork out is staggering.
Right, yeah, absolutely. You hear about these bridezillas, and they put these ridiculous demands on the bridal party. One person, you see this a lot. We had several comments on this. She insisted I lose 20 pounds. And was going to weigh me each week leading up to the wedding to make sure I was on track.
You are an evil
Isn't that
monster,
unbelievable?
and you don't deserve any friends.
I would just be like, you know what? I'm good. I'm not going to be in your wedding, and I wish nothing but bad things for you. And I'm not going to be your friend.
Why do you give a frog's fat ass
Yeah.
what your friends
Right.
look like?
It
with your
doesn't
weight?
matter. It does not matter. We all have big friends, little friends, medium friends. That's what the world looks like.
I swear, I tell you, I trust my bigger friends.
Controlling bridezillas that want everybody in their wedding pictures to look like a Barbie doll, they can suck it.
I mean, is there somebody honestly listening right now that goes, "No, I side with the bridezilla on that one. You should lose weight. It's my wedding.
I want my pictures to be amazing and everybody to be hot.
My wedding, my waistline."
Ugh, don't send me no invitation, girl, because you sound awful.
This one said, yeah, the bride wanted me to dye my natural red hair because she said it wouldn't work with the color scheme.
Get out of town, you shallow person.
But I'm a redhead.
Another person said the reason why I bailed on being a bridesmaid, the bride demanded that the bridesmaids pay for her to go to Hawaii for her bachelorette party. We all bailed.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
You can't demand anything, even if you're getting married and you're demanding gifts. I'm sorry, if I'm getting married, I don't expect you to get me a gift. It's nice if you do, but you can't demand crap.
Somebody actually posted up, said, my sister actually bailed on me because I'd asked her to wear a long dress to cover up the multiple tattoos on her legs. I didn't think it was too much to ask, and it didn't bother me that she threw a fit about it, but that ended that.
I think you have to let people be themselves. And if
Yeah.
you tell them they have to lose weight, tell them they have to cover tattoos, tell them they have to dye their hair from the natural color it is or from any color that it is.
Yeah.
As soon as you start putting all these rules on somebody that they need to conform to how you want them to look for your pictures, you lose me.
Yeah.
Just don't go. If someone's going to say, "Bird, you got to cut your hair or you got to lose some weight," I'm not going to your
No,
wedding.
Right.
I'm going to be fat and my hair's going to be long.
Yeah, the day of your wedding, I'm going to be rubbing my hair with calzones, just to let you know.
Somebody responded to why you bailed on being a bridesmaid. They said that, yeah, she had cheated on her husband-to-be with his cousin, who was also his best man, and wouldn't tell him.
No.
And I just couldn't in good conscience watch them take vows that she'd already broken.
Oh.
So I bailed.
And the cousin was the best man.
Wow.
Standing up there, I mean, that is dirty.
That is real dirty. Well, when things aren't going that well for you, you can jump onto the FML website and see what people are posting up there. And then people get to vote on whether it was kind of deserved for them or whether they're getting the short end of the stick here. It's kind of a good way to feel a little bit better about your own situation. Somebody posted up, said, today my boyfriend took our dog to the vet because he heard him whining in pain this morning, and it was actually me singing in the shower. Somebody said, today I'm 16, my sister's 13, our little brother is 9. Our parents just told us their plans to start a family vlog on YouTube because it's made people rich. Don't you want to be rich? I said I didn't want to be part of such a humiliating experience. An enterprise, and they started filming me as a first family argument video.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh, that's tough.
I would never promote this, but I think you need to run away.
How miserable would that be if your parents think this is what we're going to do?
Terrible. It's awful. It's borderline abuse.
Because, yeah, I always wonder that. Like, you see, like, that Holderness family and some of those people that go viral. And, like, did everybody get an honest say in this? And was it unanimous? And if one of the kids would have been like, I don't want that.
Oh, his son hates him.
Would they still
I'm
have done
just
it?
kidding. Holderness fans. Just joke.
Holderness.
Have you ever seen them?
He watches them a lot.
They're all like the perfect family.
Perfect.
They're gorgeous. They have a very nice house.
And they throw that in your face, how
Yeah.
awesome they are. And it does
Yeah.
get on some people's nerves.
Everything's just awesome
It's
about
like,
them.
dude, we get it. You're rich. You have a great wife. Your
Yeah.
kids are perfect. I'm
Right.
sure they're on the honor roll.
Yeah. Somebody posted up on the FML site, F My Life. They said, today I got turned down from a job I really wanted. 6 hours later, the guy called me again and delivered the same news, not realizing he had already called me that morning. Thanks for rubbing it in.
Oh, he told you didn't get the job twice?
Yeah, I just want to call you and let you know you're not getting the job.
Oh.
Yeah, you called me earlier today telling me I'm not getting the job, jerk.
I want to reiterate. You still suck and still not getting the job.
That sucks, man.
I'm going to call you tomorrow, too.
Wow. Okay. Somebody said, today I had to yell at both my adult children, my daughter for having an OnlyFans page and my son for finding the page, then blackmailing her for money for 2 months, then telling me about it when she refused to keep paying him.
Oh,
So
damn.
your son's the sleaze bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be more mad at my son.
I'm more mad at the son.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah.
What was she doing on the OnlyFans?
A little bit of this.
I have a feeling if he's blackmailing her, it's probably, probably a little dirty.
A little bit of this.
Probably, a little bit of that.
Don't do that. Remember, you ripped your onesie
yeah.
in the crotch. Everybody on KVJ TV just saw your biz.
Everybody's going to see your pepperoni.
That's why I got an OnlyFans page, dog. This is hot.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Somebody else posted up on the site. Today I had to explain to my mother that she needed to buy a new mattress, telling her that we could hear the springs rattling every time she had sex with my dad. She then went on to explain that that is why they usually have sex on my bed when I'm not home. How mad would you be?
Mom.
Right.
What the hell?
I mean, this is one of those times where you gotta lie to your kids. If that is going on, I don't want to know about it.
Yeah. Just don't.
I don't want it to happen. But
Right.
if you're doing it, don't tell me.
There's a code about that, right? Kids and parents, you don't do it on anybody else's bed but your own.
It's like
right?
how the hot dog's made. Don't tell me what's going on.
It's a good choice of meat.
Hey, it's a hot dog.
Yeah. Well, we got something really cool for you. More chances to win thousands of dollars all day today. You've still got 4 more chances. 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 3, and 4 p.m. with the app cash code. We're going to give that to you. If you have the WRMF app, you just take that code and you go on ahead and enter it in there, and you can win yourself $1,000. So that is going to be coming up here in just a little bit. Also, we got the After the Show podcast that is going to be coming on here. So we'll be talking a little bit more to you, getting a lot of your emails that you've sent in here.
I'm hoping you really take your time and talk about that pizza crossing out in Logan, Ohio. Really talk about how
I ate pizza.
Go real slow.
Real pizza.
Yeah.
Not a keto crust or anything like that, but a legit regular old flour crust.
And did I see correctly? They have there's squared pizza, right?
It's squared, yeah.
My gosh, Virginia, people get really pissy if you cut pizza into little squares. Some people love it. It's a controversial move, though.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
It's their style, and I would say, honestly, this is a Midwestern style pizza. It's not New York. They're not doing all that kind of stuff. It is just, it's a different type of thing. It's not Chicago.
But there's a place in the world for that kind of pizza.
There is, yeah. And that's it. So it's the pizza I grew up on, and so I had a little bit of that. So yeah, I'll break that down for you, Bird. All right, Bird, I've been waiting for this. I need it, man. A little positivity here.
Got it. This is from the old D-Loms, Dalai Lama.
Oh, yeah?
Ever hear of them?
Lay it on us, llama.
We often add to our pain and suffering by being overly sensitive, overreacting to minor things, and sometimes taking things too personally. What the hell does that mean?
Dalai Lama?
Yeah. What's he talking about? Taking things too personally.
Yeah.
He's right.
He is right. D-Lom's always talking about.
Okay, After the Show podcast coming up. We'll see you on YouTube in about 10 minutes.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.